Hey friends, it's Sarah from SJ Florals, and today I'm going to show you this quick and easy quote page tutorial. First up, let's go through the materials. I use a pencil, a white gel pen, glue tape, an A5 notebook, the notepad from the Ethereal Desert subscription box, and of course the Flourish acrylograph set. So first up, I cut a piece of the navy paper down to size, and by that I mean 24 squares by 36 squares, and this also allows a 1 square border around. I liked the way that fit, so now I'm gonna glue that piece of paper in. Once it's glued down, we're gonna outline the border. I used the orchid color to outline it. Just my personal preference, thought it worked quite nicely, and I just liked having a little bit of a border. You can leave the border off if you want, but I thought it was kind of fun. And when I go to add the leaves and the flowers, I decide to kind of let them extend a little bit. Again, I thought it was kind of fun, but you guys can do whatever works for your personal taste. So here I am adding the first style of leaves, just a simple branch with little leaves. And what I do is I go around the rectangle and kind of somewhat randomly add the branches. I like it to be spread out nicely, but also kind of random, the different branches that you see. As you can see here, I've got it spread out. They're a little bit different, just a bit of fun. Anyhow, let's go on to the next color. I've gone with a blue, kind of simple, little rounded leaves. And we're just gonna keep going around the page and adding those leaves, and basically build up through using each of the different styles. I think I use about 4 different branches. I think there's 3 different types of leafy branches, and then the little flowers that I just drew in. And also, before I forget to mention, as you probably saw when I was doing the flowers, with acrylographs, you may need to do multiple layers, especially when you're coloring in larger sections. So as you would have seen with the flowers, I went back in once the paint was dry and added another layer. You have to make sure that the paint's dry, because otherwise it ends up mixing and kind of scratching some of the paint off the page. So make sure you wait for it to dry. It might take a minute or two, but once you've got it dry, you can draw over it nice and easy. As you can see now, I am currently overlapping the leaves by adding the outline, and I know that the video has been significantly sped up, but I literally drew this all in one sitting. So as I did each branch, I just went back in and then drew the next branch, and so it literally is dry within a minute or so for you to be able to easily overlap the colors. Oh my gosh, one thing I almost forgot to mention is, before I started going to town adding these leaves in, I did actually pencil the quote in, which I'm now outlining. So I did pencil that in ahead of time, so that when I drew all the leaves in, I made sure I wasn't gonna go into the space that I'd kind of allotted for my text. So I do recommend ahead of time penciling in your quote, and then adding all your leaves. And as I don't particularly excel at calligraphy, I am going to do some faux calligraphy here. My recording is about to stop, so I'll quickly explain what I do. Basically, when you are creating faux calligraphy, all you have to do is thicken up your downward strokes, and then it looks like real calligraphy. And then finally I add some sparkles. Again, recording didn't work, and here's the end product. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Please consider leaving a thumbs up or a comment if you enjoyed it. Thanks. Until next time, bye.